weekly team community meetings that we will have to address uh, any questions, concerns, comments that anybody in the community might have. So right now, basically, somebody should be recording it, huh? Sorry, my freaking headset is on the fritz right now. All good. All right, sorry about all that. Okay, where was I? Yes, this will be the first of a weekly weekly meetings that we will have to address any questions and stuff you guys have. So right now we'll begin with current updates. As you all know, we are rapidly approaching Block 2 million, which will institute the monetary policy and many other big changes for Pirl, such as the different types of master nodes, the IPFS system, all that good. We've also recently acquired the services of the marketing firm Biga. If any of you have been following along on Twitter, you'll know you would have seen some of their articles and such by now, hopefully. That's really all. Oh, I will be speaking for myself personally. I will be at the Voice of Blockchain conference in Chicago. So I will be there representing Pirl and, introducing lovely Chi Town to our awesome crypto. So with that, I'll leave it to either Master Dubs or Fox, if either of you have anything to throw in.
Yeah, do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, perfect. No, I think you made a good resume of the situation. Maybe we can describe a bit what Biga will be doing. If you want to start with that.
Sure. As I touched on earlier, Biga is our marketing firm right now. They are working on helping us increase Pearl's brand awareness and market saturation, basically. Trying to get more people into Pearl, let people know about it and why they should choose to use Pearl over certain other coins out of the many that are out there to choose from. So really, they're helping us on social media right now. And depending on how that goes, we may further develop the partnership later on. Or, we may terminate it. All depends on how it goes. So.
For the moment, I think I'm happy with what they're doing. So we got a bit of awareness on Pirl. We can see it on the exchange. So for me, it's okay. So as you know, community, the partnership is month by month. So we will renew for the next month.
Okay, Archbox is asking how much it costs. I don't know if I can disclose that, but
We
I
cannot
can
disclose that at the moment.
Yeah, I thought that was part of the NDA.
Yeah.
But there's nothing saying that we can't disclose that. They did accept payment in Pearl, and they have not been dumping. They have actually been setting up masternet. So that's basically all we can say at this direct moment.
But it's a lot of money if you want an information.
Yes, we've been really happy that they accept the payment in Peru because, as we see in Biga, they do have some very nice experience already in the blockchain marketing, and this is a very good sign that they accept this payment in Peru, and they actually before we started with them, they did had their research, and they're picking only coins that they believe have a bright future and a good product ahead. So this is a very positive sign for us, and we're happy to work with them so far.
I agree with that. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Any plans for file storage beyond video eventually, private or public? That is directly for Master Dubs to answer. he's the one behind the helm on the file storage system. You want to answer that, Dubs?
Yeah, file storage, we will describe it a bit later. As you know, I never disclose something when it's done, so I will not disclose it now. Maybe we can get an overview. It's George that's doing it. For that's for the private part. For the public part, you will have first Pirl tube. So you will have it in the wallet like you see in the video, and then we will extend thing to upload like the CDN. So it's really step by step. I don't want to give all at once. I just want to have a stable system, and then we can improve it. But it's not really hard to do. We really want to make something easy, so everybody can use it. It's, for me, it's the most important. You don't need to be a geek to use the product.
Awesome. And the other question was, any news on the company registration?
Company registration, the base is down here in Belgium to cover, we say that, the legal stuff. The problem is we cannot really use it. Let me explain. The bank in Belgium don't want that you withdraw some crypto on the bank account, so you are not able to pay things or develop. I'm currently searching another opportunity. I will not disclose a country for Pirl to be more prosper and easier.
So basically, at this stage, we have the Belgian company, so we can represent our responsibility in front of the companies like exchanges and so on that we are applying to. But this is, as mentioned, just to have some legal responsibility on this stage.
That's correct. Yeah.
Hey, we'll get there. Can you please mute your microphone? Thank you. Awesome. All right. Sorry, we were getting major feedback from your microphone, bud. Okay. And any other questions?
Okay, so about the Masternode website, I will be very clear. We have paid some fees to be listed there. The problem is, I don't want to slam this guy, but they run a website that's based on Dash clone. When you ask them to develop a bit or to change the thing, they are not able, they don't want, because it's too easy to list other coin. So yes, it's true, it's a bit of advertisement, but I will not make something only for them. So we will be listed there when they apply some change to support us. I propose to them to push to an API for them, but they don't have it, so it's not possible at the moment. And honestly, we have a lot of things to handle before that. William?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, Rakul, they don't require actually the IP, but as Master Dub said, they need a custom solution to list Ethereum-based master nodes, and this is something new because so far all the master nodes out there, they're based on the Dash master node, and they're using the same API to list the data, and the case is different here, so they cannot be using the existing API, and they need to build a custom solution for that.
Okay, I think George has joined. George, are you here? George, maybe unmute.
Hi guys, can you hear
Oh,
me?
there he is. Yep.
Hey, George.
Perfect. George, can you give us maybe that will interest the community a brief overview of what you are building now? You can speak maybe a bit of the replication and our goal, but don't go too deeper in the details, please.
Yeah, actually going a little, hey everybody, actually going a little bit deeper on the details would be not that good because it's kind of complicated. But we're working on the storage masternode systems, and it also it's going to be like a content kind of thing. You know most of the details, everybody, or should I go into some more? What are the exactly the storage nodes are? Is there actually the private storage is like something that will use like it is something a little bit different. It's a little bit more enterprise. It's going to be a private storage, complete encrypted for let's say some bigger platforms, some companies that would like to have the files on an encrypted and safe way. Of course, the replication is like a Cassandra style. I don't know if anybody's knows about the Cassandra replication style. That means that we're going to have 99.9% uptime. You can guys, if anybody wants to learn a little bit more than a Cassandra style databases, they can search online. There's a lot of interesting stuff to read about it. But in the most common sense, and so everybody can understand, it's like you have like a file on 3 spots, and every time one spot leaves, another node is replacing it. It's a very a strong replication method. We are aiming to have full support for enterprises there. So it's going to be private. It's not going to be something that everybody can use. It's going to be very strongly encrypted. And of course, due to the fact that they can be abused, to the fact that we're gonna offer it, of course, securely to everybody that wants to have it. Yeah, that's from the private storage. With a few words, is a storage for more enterprise, the enterprise side of Pirl. So of course, it will be also we're gonna have IPFS for everybody, and for enterprise is gonna be the private storage encrypted.
Okay, thank you, George. Thank you for the.
Okay. If anybody, sorry, if anybody has any questions on that, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be listening, and I'm gonna be answering whatever the guys want for me to.
I think it's important also to mention that this is absolutely a custom built solution from the zero. It's not taking some existing technology just to make it up to work with Pirl. George and the team, they're working from point zero to build up this decentralized storage solution.
Yes, this is true. We're building it from scratch. Of course, there are like Cassandra implementations. There are a lot of implementations out there, but we're gonna make one Pirl implementation of it because we strongly believe that we need it as a as a coin, and it will help so much for taking like a more stronger approach on the private storage sector.
Nice. Thanks, George.
No worries.
Any other questions from the community? The current Perl app looks desktop based, which is great. Any phone app in the future? Also has the voting.
The Pirl app will be also based on mobile phone, and that will come later. But first, we will release all the desktop app.
Okay, when we do the mobile app, is that going to be Android or iOS or both? Probably Android first, huh?
Yeah, Android first. We will try to make both, but Apple is sometimes a bit difficult to be there.
Yeah. Android app's important. Yeah, I would say so as well.
Yeah, and if we have at least all the desktop for all the platform, it will be a good thing first, and then we will build iOS and Android. But just so you know, we build it with a framework. When all is ready, we can easily build it for Android, Mac OS, Windows, iOS also, so it's not a problem.
Exchanges. Okay, well, I can answer that one fairly easily. Right now, if an exchange adds us on their own, freaking awesome. If not, then we're probably not going to pay their criminal extortion rate. Let's take Binance for example. Off of the most recent numbers before they removed their list fees and replaced it with compulsory non-disclosure agreement, they were charging something like $2.5 million to get listed. And for comparison, for a company to get listed on the New York Stock Exchange, it costs only $250,000, literally 10 times less than Binance charges. So basically, what I'm saying is all these little exchanges that want to charge Bittrex, Binance, Bitfinex, whoever, they can go fuck themselves because they're just robbing everybody. They're robbing everybody. With that being said, that is something that is on the table as far as extended partnerships with Biga go. And like I said, that'll be something that's revisited later on, if at all. And so I really have no hard numbers or anything to put out right now. Not that I probably could anyway, because it'd most likely require an NDA. But that's something that we will approach later on. We're more concerned with technical development than exchange cultivation right now.
Yeah, maybe I'm working also on another solution because we want an easy entry point in Pirl. You will be able to exchange yourself fiat into Pirl using the Pirl platform without ICO and so on. I don't refer to other, but so you will have your own Pirl exchange. That's part of the build, and you will be able to do later directly on your wallet. So as always, one point to do everything.
Raku is asking how we'll be using the contributed bitcoins.
The contributed bitcoins is used, as you know, we have some charge. So System Coin listed us. We needed to be listed fast, so we use it a bit for that. And we use it also for a marketing thing, maybe. Will be used for company stuff and so on. As you know, yes, it's a contribution, but it was first a sale, and we will use it for exchange and for future development of Pirl, because we know the wallet isn't empty. As you know, we can't live without money for the company or to develop Pirl. And also we will support the team, because some developer working only for Pirl, and they need to have money to live and to eat. So we will help them with that also, because we don't want to drop Pirl in the exchange, but we need to live too and to eat.
Aaron, about the voting. So having a really working governance system is something that we came to understand. It's very hard to have, and very hard to remove all the bad players. And sorry. Check. Are we good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. So about the voting, we've done really true research about how to implement that, and on this stage, we don't find the best prepared to mobile solution that will avoid any troubles using such system. And with all the other most important developments for Peru, this was somehow left behind. And as you see, even in the white paper, this is something that we will be further researching and thinking about. But on this stage, it's not a thing for Peru. Also, another thing about the voting system that we came upon during the research is that usually if our community is allowed to vote, this is more or less making us fall into securities wall, because one of the points in the Howley test that defines if you're a security or commodity or utility is if the investors are able to vote on different aspects of the system. Basically, this is making you like shareholders, which you are not. And this is the other problem with the voting system that we encounter.
correct. Good point. About the reward of the master node, what I will tell you now, it's the premium one will got 2 Pirl, and it's what I can tell you for the moment. I will not go for the small one. Okay, was a question, guys? We really don't know. It's a talk we need to have with the community because we don't absolutely calculate that for the moment. But maybe if, let's say, we put it on in one wallet and we bring that Pirl to market for the marketing only, it will be maybe awesome to have some nice article in Forbes and so on. As you know, all that shit is paying. So yes, we will have an open discussion about that. Yeah, just be a bit patient. On 1st of September, we will ask some beta tester for the wallet, so you will be able to use it at your own risk. I will do a little bit disclosure. But yeah, if we can push it to the mobile, we will need beta tester. No, not yet. We will start on 1st of September, as I already said, in a little Ninja An. Just also maybe something important. All what you see, the video we disclose about Pirl app is live, so it's not Photoshop or somehow some stuff to let you think it's happening and it's not. It's live. It's our code. As always, we follow the roadmap. The focus is to deliver something stable. And our system. So I think we will be releasing a lot soon. So I think by the end of the year we will be good. But I don't want to release to really think and make a pump and dump. I don't interested in that. As I mentioned it earlier, we use a framework that will be able to do that, but it's not React.
Basically, for the mobile version, Master Devs, we'll need just to adjust the login options to make a more convenient option for login, right? And we are basically ready to release that as well.
Also, I will make a point about the price because everybody asks me for price if I dump, if I see, if I saw. Minor part of the minor will stay because if they believe in the project, they will know the price will increase. But we will not just do something like I said before for pump and dump. I'm not interested to have Pirl at $100 for 1 day or 2 day or 3 day and then go to zero. It's we need something stable, a stable evolution. So I think the miner will stay.
Yes, usually for markets, you know that more or less the price should be moving with the technology, and this is the best we can have. And at this point, not only that we are not having any dump, but we are actually opening a big gap between our job that is on the works that is delivered and the actual price. So you see, it's a period that is bad for all the crypto markets, but we are using the time. We have bigger to work further the marketing. We have the developers doing their thing, and all this is accumulating for the better days for the market, which will the best scenario we will meet with new product with increased outreach and the marketing work. So I think we're running in a good direction. I really hope that people from the community have the same feeling as we do.
Somebody's beeping is really loud.
Yeah, it's me. Sorry, I will close. Should be good now.
um,
Okay, about proof of work. With proof of work, yeah, for the moment we will stay proof of work. But you will not only have to mine PL to be proof of work. And let's say I have ton of solution in my head that we can help to use the graphic cards. So for me, it's not really freaking because I know what I will do with that later if we don't need it or something like that. We have more computation powers than Google, and Google do machine learning with that and so on. So it will be a future step for PL to do that.
Mac, I don't know about PC parts prices going up because actually, at least as far as GPUs go, the prices are through the floor right now. They're getting shit on just as hard as Bitcoin is. Yeah, GPUs are way down. It's awesome.
And they're not yet at the levels they were, so they still have some road to their actual prices, I think.
Oh no, I was just looking, and the 1080s are $110 under MSRP right now. No, Pistol, they're not. This is not used prices. This is brand new prices. I can buy a brand new EVGA 1080 FTW2 for $489. MSRP is between $599 and $699.
Miner, I have a question about the marketplace.
Yeah, marketplace need to have a bit of infrastructure, so it will come after PillTube normally, but we need to have the IPFS and the storage running for that to handle it properly.
Yeah, so it's next in line.
All right. Are there steps taken to avoid ACID?
Yeah, if the ASIC will come really true, the biggest one, but as always, we need to have it in the end and to see what she do. We are not prophet or magician to guess what they will do. So when we have it, or it's really live and we can test it, yes, of course, if it's damageable and for everybody, we will do something. But as I already say, I will have always a solution for GPU miners. Yeah, I got it. I run it for a week. It's not so awesome. I will say it's a plug and play rig.
And it's not really an ASIC, is it? Because you basically have FPGA inside, low quality FPGAs. So it's not an ASIC in terms of ASIC how they were built for Bitcoin at first.
All right, gentlemen. I hate to leave early, but I have prior engagements. So I will take my leave. If you guys have any specific questions for me, feel free to DM me on here, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. It's been great, guys, and I will talk to you again next week.
Thanks, Willem.
Thanks, William. See you next week.
Yes, it's weekly, Alap. And why don't you buy some mics? We want to hear from you guys. I can donate you if you want. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, for participating and for all your questions. You know now that this will be a weekly event, so you can think of some questions for the next run. It's been a pleasure for us. See you around. Cheers.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the question. And let me know if you have questions or so on. You can also DM me. And thank you for your support. And we will be there even if the price drop. Don't be afraid.
See you in the chat, guys. Bye.